Visit Edo TV.
You're welcome to your program Visit Edo. Visit Edo is a program that actually promotes culture and tourism, and we encourage people to visit Edo. That's why we are called Visit Edo. People should come and invest in Edo State, and let people know that Edo State is a safer place to stay and invest. And we wanted to take your mind away from the negative news we hear about Edo. Edo is a place to be, and we always encourage people to come and invest here in Edo State. So this segment today, we target Know Your Artworks, and we have a veteran in the house that really done well when it comes to sculpturing and bronze casting. Is no other person than sculptor Eric Ogbemudia. He is the Secretary, Broadcasters Association, Edo State. Good to have you here, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. So viewers, we're using English to present this program for the sake of the non-Edo people, because it's good to know about what we do and what we have in regards our culture, and that's why we are actually presenting this program with English language. Though at a point we'll throw in our own Godi language, Edo language. So let's start from this is Ada.
Yeah, this is Ada.
So let's hear from you, sir.
Ada in Benin is a symbol of authority.
Yes, sir.
Also with Ebe. But there is difference between Ada and Ebe. Ada is more important than the Ebe.
Okay.
Why? Because Ada is an art piece. Though in some books said, it's like a sword.
Yeah.
That came. Some books said it came across the desert.
Okay.
As we all know that Egypt is the cradle of civilization. That most of us in the down south came from Egypt.
Yeah.
So if you compare Ada and sword found in those days, you know that yes, it must have metamorphosed into our own kind of scepter known as Ada. Ada in Benin is mostly used, or is mostly placed in father's altar.
Yes.
And the Oba of Benin hardly presents Ada to chiefs as a symbol of authority.
Okay.
It is only the Ebe that is prominent as a symbol of authority to chiefs. So the most important aspect of Ada is that it is only the Oba of Benin that have rights, because Ada is mostly used to curse those evildoers in the community or in the society.
Yeah.
So Ada hardly found its face in the public through chiefs, except the Oba of Benin. That's why you see that we have Omada.
Yeah.
Moba. He uses it to curse the enemies. So this is why we have it. This is why it's always placed in father's altar, because the father's altar oversee whatever is happening, and the Oba of Benin can communicate to the ancestors through the Ada.
Yeah.
Then for the art piece, like a shield.
Okay.
That Oba used to, when you are a title chief, Oba will present you with, as a symbol of authority.
Okay.
And mostly it comes in metal sheets, not in bronze. once you are presented with the metal sheets of Ebe, now you can use it to, you know, to dance in the presence of Jehovah.
Okay.
As a symbol of authority he has bestowed in you. You understand? So this is the function of
Amen.
Ebe.
So, thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate this. Now, viewers, you can, you now know the functions of Ebe and what it takes to have Ebe in your other Ebe. And it's obvious, it's clear now. He has made it clear that it's only the Oba that is supposed to have the brass it's only the Oba that is permitted or that is supposed to use the brass, Ada and Ebe. And every other chiefs, theirs are normal
metal sheets.
Okay, fine, sir. And now, sir, we have another artwork here. This is so let's hear more about that.
This is it's a monumental piece.
Yeah.
And this is Phillips.
Captain Philip. Yeah.
Yes. Among the
he was the head. I learned that Captain Philip was the head of the British invaders in the kingdom. Yeah.
So he is Captain Philip. He led the troop to conquer Benin during the 1897 massacre. So it's a symbol of immortalization. So we have immortalized him so that maybe the unborn child will see how Captain Philip looked like.
Okay.
So it's a British army.
British army, but he came here to do a lot of behaviors that are not.
Yes.
So why immortalizing such a person?
Well, good or bad, for people to know that yes, this is Captain Philip, and behind Captain Philip, he did what atrocities to the Beninese.
Okay.
Because when they were coming, all of us some of us know the history behind the massacre.
Yeah.
So it was after the Benin massacre that he was immortalized, so that people will know what they came to do.
Okay.
In Benin.
So
how they carted away our artifacts, our culture. We thank God today there are replicas of all these artworks in Benin.
Okay. So sir, that's Captain Philip. Well, next time if there is a need to come back to this world, he will not think of
coming to Benin.
he will not think of coming to Benin again. And we have this is a plaque.
This is a plaque.
Yeah.
It's a plaque, and it's a popular plaque. As we all know, there are plaques, but this one is more significant than the others.
Okay.
Yes. This is Lydia's mask, otherwise made popular by the federal government when the Festival of Arts 1977 was to take place. So they scouted for a symbol that they will use for the festival, and they choose Queen Lydia's mask. So after that, it was now popularly known as Festus mask. So it's Queen Lydia's mask.
Right.
So the original piece was made in Tusk ivory, which is now still lodged in a British museum. So when the first Festus 77 was to take place, the federal government asked the British to return it, so that when they use it, they will return it back. In spite of federal government paying some money to the British, so that after you for safety,
or you think that does not belong to them.
you see. So they refused. So one of the famous artists in Benin has to produce a replica, and it was that one that they used in the Festus 77. So we are still praying that we should return that's good work.
Wood work. Yeah.
That's Ebony.
So,
we have bigger ones, we have smaller ones, we have dance.
now let's talk about India. She was a great I've been told that she was a very great woman and the mother of August.
Of SCA. And you know, like the Benis, we are warlike.
Yeah.
We love all other tribes, bring them under our level.
Yes.
So there was this war between Benin and Ida, and some of us knows what really sparked that war, because some of our chiefs, or one of our chiefs, have to use some negative words because of it was a woman issue, so that prompted that Ida war. So the chief staged Ida against the Benin, and the war started. So her importance was to see that Ida war is conquered, to save her son, that mess from the Ida people.
Okay.
So that was how she was involved in the war. She went to war.
Wow.
To see that that war is overrun by the Benin soldiers. So that was how she played her part. And when they succeeded, then the son had to crown the mother and made her in bronze plaque.
Yeah.
So that it will kind of immortalization of the mother. So that's how it has been. And what we are seeing here at the top is the number of community heads that she conquered. And they are the more people. They are Muslims. So you see they are turban, how it was tied. So if you watch old works of media, you know what I'm talking about. Because some artists produce exactly, some don't produce replicas. Yeah. So that's why it has been. She has been a very important woman in Benin.
So thank you so much, Wendy Mask, popularly known as Festa Head. He has actually thrown more light to it, and we are going to actually unravel the correct about this.
Okay, the heads. Level heads.
Yes.
Representing level communities.
Yes, a professor of art was actually here saying that these people represent the 11 missionaries, the Portuguese missionaries that followed her to the war. But we're going to make a research about that.
Yes, you can do a research.
But when you prove something, you prove something to me just now, that if you look carefully, it's like they have turban.
Yeah, turban.
Which are the Muslims.
Then this one that flows. Yeah. They are turban.
Turban. Yeah, turban. So viewers, I think we continue to make research to really get the actual story behind that heads. And we have
this one is called Ilao.
Yeah.
This Ilao represents the late kings.
Okay.
And it is placed in the father's altar. So it serves as a means of communication. Communicating with the communicating with our forefathers that have gone. That's why it's placed in father's altar. So that the communication can be going on fluently. So this is Ilao.
Yes, I was supposed to be at the palace of the Oba of Benin when it was actually returned.
Okay.
When it was returned, the original copy was returned to the great Oba Ewa the second, Oba Atokbe, he said. So now viewers, you have heard about Nwila. It's one of the artifacts that have been taken away by the British that have been returned. And more is still going to come. They are going to return more by the grace of God. And our ancestors will make them return all, because it does not actually belong to them. They will return all to the Oba opinion. Oba Atokbe. So if this is what's your
all this one Nwekwe. It's a leopard head.
Okay, sir.
Oba of Benin is the greatest monarch you can think of in the world.
Yeah.
So he's associated with wild animals, because as a king, he is the king of animals or king of human beings as well. So he's likely to be, the strongest person or the strongest animal.
Yeah.
That's why it's always refers to Ekmenowa.
The home leopard.
Yeah, the home leopard.
Yeah. The home leopard.
Otuma. The lion of the home.
Yes.
So all these things in those days, he uses them to adorn the palace. Even life one. They will tame life one.
That is why we have things like this.
Yes, that's a leopard.
Leopard.
Yes. Yeah. Life one. Tame life one.
Well, viewers, you've heard much about what our great sculptor have really talked about. Nwekwe. Leopard head. It's a leopard head. All these wild animal that is always that the Oba play with.
Yes.
What other persons we see and run far, he plays with them, and that is why we have them around the royalty, the palace of the Oba of Benin. And this time around, you have tried. We have a Wesley for 3 more lights to this. Well, it's a continuous program. We're going to bring another segment where we will talk about other artworks that has to do with culture, or any of the Benin bronze or any Benin artwork. We're going to bring it. It's going to be here, taking us through it. But it's so nice that our children, upcoming children, should know about their arts.
About our arts. And they should not look at it as a fetish materials.
That is true. That's true. They should not look at that
for decoration and souvenirs.
Yes. So we need to really draw this as a point of contact to reach out to people to let them know much about all this. All this is coming to you courtesy of Visit Edo Limited. Visit Edo Limited is at number 39 Sokomba Road, by Arosa Junction, Benin City, Edo State. And the place you love to be, the place you go to. We see a lot, we have beads, we have a lot of artworks, souvenirs that you can always appreciate your loved ones with. And we do a lot. We have our eatery department that you can come, mark your birthday, hold your meetings there, come and celebrate your birthday with the touch of art. It's not just all about drinking and all that. You come to learn what you don't know about your culture. So I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to sculptor Ubemuke for coming to honor us at this program. Thank you very much, sir. I'll talk by don't want to mind.
Mr. Solomon, for continuing with your good work.
Thank you, sir.
I try to showcase Benin culture.
All right.
A lot of people don't know that yes, this our culture is our pride.
Yes, sir.
So we should hold it well.
Very, very. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So viewers, I want to say a very big thank you for you being stay tuned to this station. Love to get acquainted with, to know much about our arts. My name remains Wakim Timadi. Thanks for watching.